license, I believe.
Oh, I see.
Are we
Yeah,
allowed
you
to
were
like
really-
switch?
Yeah. You can have two between the two.
Oh, there's three of us.
Yeah, only two.
Okay. You want to
So
try?
whoever wants to do that, I don't have my license.
Oh,
Oh, you don't have your license? Okay. I have my license.
you don't have your license in your wallet?
Well, you have my wallet.
I know, so we have your license.
Yeah, you do it? Okay, right. If you don't have you have a picture of it, we can do that too.
Got this there.
Make sure you're over 21. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
22, good job. Okay, so left wrist.
Left
So,
wrist?
yeah, it's so easier for the guides to see. Okay.
Alright.
Small button, big fingers, kind of hard. Sorry. Take a long time. This is one of the challenges of my job.
Yeah.
Right here.
That's the
It's
only
this,
challenge.
yeah, it's
of your
this
job.
part. This is the hardest part. It's just, see, look, I struggle.
Yeah, that's a
Now,
really
get it on
hard
camera.
part.
Wait, look, look, look. These fingers.
Oh no, okay, we need another guy.
Nah, please.
He's really funny.
No, he's amazing.
Yeah, he's really funny.
If
We
you
like
ask
him.
anybody, he's everyone's compliment. Like, he's
We
amazing.
got lucky there.
I've done for 10 years ago when it was individual. When did you guys switch to the...
About 2 years ago. Because of so many accidents happening and things like that. Yeah. So I'm going to just back to you guys real quick. Here are my drivers today. You too. Hey guys, so this is your library form. Take a good read at it. When you guys are done, please print and sign my drivers, which are you two. Print and sign right here. My passenger, print and sign on the bottom, okay? Go ahead, take a pen, step off to the...
We get all our gear. Selfies.
That's after 4 o'clock. Alright, so aloha. Aloha. My name is Darren. This is Michael. Everybody say aloha, Michael. Alright, so Michael and I will be taking you guys out. Who's our ride along group? Ride along. Perfect. Party in the house. This is your driver right there. Handsome brother. We try to get the handsomest one for you guys. They put the ugly one in the back. That's me. Okay, so I'll be collecting all the dust for you guys. Alright, so please don't throw too much rocks and mud my way. Alright. But it is a lot of driving today, especially for you drivers. If you guys have a wristband, real quick, raise your hand. Thank you. All right, everybody else, look at your drivers. Do you trust them? Wow. Honolulu, baby. Just kidding. All right. So drivers, you guys are responsible for everybody in your vehicle. You guys are responsible for the vehicle itself. Okay. So what that means is, if you have to watch the video, which kind of goes over the do's and the don'ts, the rules on the ramp. There's a lot of other tours out there. Right? We got Boris Flag, movie star, all of those. So, make sure you pay attention. Basically, you guys come to the car, break the rules, and you can't be laughing like that. That makes sense. Driving pretty good. All right. So, how many of you? Who's been here before? Anybody? You guys have? Italy and Rome, they're in charge. If anything happens to us, right? They know the way, so bring flights back. Here, right? Okay, it's in Italy, Rome, Central. Just kidding, guys. You guys have not been here. We're one of the best trips you can do because we take you on all sides of the country. There's a lot of drives. One of the most important parts is gas, right? So let us talk about two raptor legs. Two raptor legs is roughly this little post, kind of like that corner one right there. Try to keep it that, but drivers, come up here when you guys need to see this video. I will get you started. You drive this. Sorry, got down. guys, what we're doing is come down here.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, right? Or Jurassic Park. Right, so over here on the left side, yeah, that's not right. This mountain here is called Kualoa. Everybody say Kualoa.
Kualoa.
Perfect. Kualoa means long back. The Kua is the back of the spine. Long. It's here, right? Sacred chief line, family tree, they say is this mountain. Some will say it's a long back of a giant mythical creature. Well, right? Now there's a Hawaiian word like you show, like everybody says, moco, moco. You see that? One time, moco, moco.
Moco Valley.
Moco is your eye in Hawaii. On the tour, you guys probably heard of Ruby Hiking Tour here. Anybody saw the movie Finding Honolulu on Netflix, right? You guys follow all the young ones like inspired by movies. Alright, he got lost in that movie. And they go into one of the caves. Now the cool thing about that movie is a lot of the Hawaiian stories and the lore in that movie are real stories. Those are real things. So part of those stuff we'll try to share on that too via Michael on this tour. But yeah, so Kualoa, one of the most biggest things in Hawaiian culture is the name, right? It's very important. We believe when you use the name, you say it, it invokes the mana and that name carries it. So we're gonna say Kualoa, and we're going to this back one. This is a little bit longer though. Called Pu'u o Hule Hule. You guys ready? Alright, everybody say Pu'u.
Pu'u.
Oh.
Oh.
Hule Hule.
Hule Hule.
Put it all together, go.
Oh. Hule
See?
Hule.
Not that hard, good job. That's like a solid B, B plus. Hey. So Pu'u is like a ridge or mound of Hule Hule, clashing of tides, clashing of waves. You guys look at it, ever been to the beach? See two waves colliding, right? So two waves coming together, forming that peak. That is our highest peak on the property. It's about 2,265 feet above sea level. That one is also a navigational term for those who watched the movie Moana, right? Hule Hule, a clashing of tides. Look at an island, think of a swell, goes around the island, wraps around. There's a Hule Hule, right? There's a ripple effect that can go out for hundreds of miles from that Hule Hule, right? A very skilled navigator, right? Hundreds of miles away, that Hule Hule is not going to look like that big, right? But a very skilled navigator will be able to see that in the open ocean and know what direction, how big that island was, and how far to go, right? So that's a very important thing. Hule Hule. Now over here, this one here is called Pu'u Mana Mana. Can you guys say that? Pu'u Mana Mana?
Pu'u Mana Mana.
Has anybody heard of the word mana before? Anybody? M-A-N-A. Mana is like your energy, right? Our life force. So all of us have mana. Every single one of us has mana. So what does mana mana mean? Anybody want to guess? Extra energy, right? So the shortened answer or a shortened definition would be 1 plus 1 doesn't always equal 2. 1 plus 1 can equal infinity, right? So in Hawaiian culture, everybody has mana. Every single one of us here have mana. Some have more than others, right? But also in Hawaiian culture, or Polynesian culture in general, I should say, every little thing has mana as well. So every little rock, the largest mountain has mana, right? Mana mana is the intersection of two things to become more powerful, right? Or the intersection of two things to provide better calculation, right? That's what mana mana is. So the best way to explain it is to look at your hand. I promise, it'll give you a good glimpse into Hawaiian culture real quick. And kind of like the Hawaiian perspective, you know. So real quick, look at your hand. If I ask you to count using your hand, what would you count with? Fingers, right? Most people count by 5s. A finger has mana, right? You can see it, you can do stuff with it, push it, whatever. But Hawaiians, when they count by 4s. All that is to remind them the importance of the gaps. Okay, so they count 1, 2, 3, 4. They count the spaces in between their fingers. Because to them, the spaces, even though you can't see it, or can't physically do things with it, they believe it has more mana than the fingers in life, right? So another example of that, you guys ever heard the saying, it's not the destination, it's the journey? Anybody ever heard that before? It's the same thing, right? You learn most of your ike, your knowledge, or your wisdom in the journey, your good days and bad days, not the destination, right? So that's another example. One other one, you build a house, 4 walls and a roof, right? Makes a house. What makes a house a home? Exactly, the mana in the space in between those walls and that roof, right? Your 75-inch TV or your pets, I don't know, whatever makes it that home. That's the mana of the space. So it's filling those spaces, right, with good mana, right? That's what it is. So mana is 2 things coming together to become more powerful. That's the meaning of mana. Is that too deep?
Yeah.
Good? Okay, perfect. Okay, so for the fun stuff, for the movie stuff, which I'm pretty sure you guys have, that's probably the reason why you guys heard about Kualoa is because of the movies, right, that are filmed there. This mountain, the reason why I named this one first, 90% of the movies that you hear that's filmed here are gonna film here. This is the mountain you will see. Okay, so this mountain, Kualoa, is in Amazon, Thailand, Africa, Costa Rica, Mexico, Tahiti, where I don't know, wherever else you want, right? Jumanji, this one's called Island, all of these settings here. For you guys Jurassic Park fans, anybody Jurassic Park fans? Perfect. This field, you guys remember when you see the dinosaurs for like one of the first times and they're kind of shocked and she's taking off her glasses, right? That was our cows. They photoshopped the cows as dinosaurs in there, they tweaked the sound quality so you can hear the moves and all that, but that's the cows. Not ours, these ones, but their aunties and uncles, they were famous, right, back in the day. Also in this area, if you guys saw that brown Jeep that was up there parked in front of the Jurassic World one, not the first one, but the second entrance, that scene was shot right here, right where those tracks were going, right across. The reason why they did that, it was kind of like an Easter egg, if you knew, you knew, from the very first movie when they ran that Galamai machine, which is all filmed in the same, right on the other side of these trees. These trees were a lot shorter 20 years ago, 20 plus years ago. Right, so you've seen the whole field and seen the valley, and that's how it all was right here. So when we drive around the tour, look for signs like this. So sorry, but the wind yesterday blew off that sign. But that's from National Geographic. Okay, so that's an Easter Island moai, it's a replica. But National Geographic, it's a lot easier to film here than Easter Island, so that's why they did the experiment right over here. Okay, so when we drive around, you'll see stuff from the Kong, School Island, Yumi, and Dupree. But I don't really want to spoil too much. I'll let you guys look and find it, okay? So go ahead, we'll break out, get some photos. You have 2 semi-professional photographers right here, me and Michael. So don't hesitate to ask, okay? We'll help capture the memories, right? Ready, break. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think we could do it, bro. Just look at the... Just turn around.
they run down in on the drive and they jump off the into the ocean, jump down there.
Do it again. Do it again.
Okay, wait. Hold on, hold on.
Okay.
Looking at his tail, which is past the China